Every day, we see Coca Cola advertising prominently in American culture. From TV to billboards to social media, we see it almost everywhere. The company has rapidly expanded since it began, becoming the largest beverage company in the world. Since its beginnings, the Coca Cola Company has explored and aimed its advertising toward the American public based upon what was occurring in society and politics at the time, which was reflected in people's values. From the early 1900s to recent years, the Coca Cola Company has explored various platforms such as radio, posters, and more recently, televisions and social media sites such as Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter to promote its beverages and effectively reach consumers. The medium used reflects the type of technology the American public was using at the time. By exploring new marketing techniques and advertising campaigns, the Coca Cola Company has exchanged ideals with the American people based on their changing values over the course of the 20th century and into the 21st.
The Coca Cola Company has used various campaigns to influence people to drink Coke. They do this by rooting their advertising in current American culture. Coca Cola's first advertising campaign exploring the use of this technique was the Great Temperance Beverage. In 1906, as America was headed toward the Prohibition age, Coca Cola offered an alternative to alcohol. It reflects a time when the society in the United States was veering away from alcoholic beverages, and Coca Cola provided a sweet alternative, which helped it to become an essential part of American culture. The Coca Cola Company was able to exchange its non-alcoholic ideals with society. This first use of aiming our marketing at American culture explored a new way to advertise to the public, which has created a revolutionary effect in advertising techniques.
While the company used many influential advertisements throughout the mid-20th century, one of the most famous and popular Coca-Cola advertisements created did not come out until 1971. "I'd Like to Buy the World a Coke" became a hit across the nation. Today, even most younger generations have heard the iconic song. But how did the company create this advertisement, which appealed to and encountered so much success with Americans? The ad's beginning started when Bill Backer, one of Coca-Cola's creative advertising directors, witnessed the effect of Coca-Cola when he encountered a few passengers from a delayed plane, who had been very irritated before, but had come together, laughing and sharing stories over snacks and bottles of Coca-Cola. This event changed Backer's perspective on the drink. Backer wrote that he began to see Coke not as it was originally designed to be, a liquid refresher, but as a tiny bit of commonality between all peoples, a universally liked formula that would help to keep people around the world company for a few minutes. Backer used American ideals of unity and togetherness to create an instant hit with people across the nation, as well as around the world. These principles were exchanged between the company, Americans, and people around the world. "I'd Like to Buy the World a Coke" encountered so much popularity that music groups, the New Seekers and the Hillside Singers, created the slogan into a pop song, which became a top 10 hit, and the other was number 13 on the top charts. This was the first time an advertisement had such a dramatic impact on a society, and it allowed the Coca-Cola Company to explore new ways of marketing to influence culture.
Coca-Cola's next major campaign emerged during the mid-1970s as it aimed to optimize Americans after encounters with political and social issues such as Watergate, Nixon's resignation, and the end of the Vietnam War. The company needed to explore new marketing techniques to overcome challenges everyone in America had encountered during the war. The campaign, Look Up America, entitled this need for optimism.
Look up, America, see what we've got. We've got the real things.
The surf at Big Sur pounding the rocks into the shape of dreams. The random energy of a Big Apple Saturday night. Iowa farmers harvesting the land near the smell of homemade bread. And when you're thirsty, the taste of an ice-cold Coca Cola. If you stop and think for just a moment, you'll find we've got more of the good things in this country than anywhere else in the world. Have a Coke and start looking up.
In this ad, the company explores new advertising methods when it illustrates images of a stereotypical but ideal America at the time through images such as baseball in the far west. The upbeat tune and lyrics also appeal to the public as it encompasses the entire nation, from sea to shining sea. The advertisement pictures what many people in the nation considered the American dream because those are the very ideas that they exchanged with the company, ideas of unity and optimism. However, Coca-Cola sends a clear message to its consumers, one that says Coca-Cola is the drink that connects all of these principles.
The company continued to expand rapidly into the 21st century, and it needed to explore new mediums for marketing in order to compete in the market and keep the public's attention. By the 2000s, the Coca-Cola Company was looking to social media as a new means of reaching the public.
You really need to know the consumer nowadays to engage it because fragmentation on digital spaces is huge, on media ecosystems it's huge, so you really need to know your consumer and know his passion points, what he's interested for, so you can engage his attention because attention nowadays, more than prime time in years before, attention is the really currency that you need to catch and to build with your marketing and communication new ways of doing it.
The largest, most recent campaign Coca-Cola has advertised has been the Share a Coke campaign. Starting in 2011, it has become a global phenomenon as the company explored a new advertising technique, personalizing Coca-Cola bottles with names and titles on the labels. The Coca-Cola Company has printed thousands of names on bottle labels, and people are even able to personalize their own. People go searching for their names and become excited when they find their own or a friend's name. The Coca-Cola Company continued to exchange ideals of unity and togetherness with the nation. People began sharing images of their personalized Coke bottles on social media with the hashtag #ShareACoke, which has been used thousands of times across social media platforms. #ShareACoke gave the brand a new way to do something they've done for over 120 years: connect people. The bottles and cans become a special part of people's most memorable moments of the year.
Hey, think of all that we could do if we started with a me and you. And I'll keep coming back around. Hey, some things will never be explained. Summer's calling out 1,000.
Throughout history, Coca-Cola has targeted its audience by marketing American values. By using patriotism that reaches all aspects of culture, including diversity and even football, it illustrates the basis for American society, both in the past and present. It is a place where people of multiple ethnicities and from different places can come together as one. The Coca-Cola Company has exchanged and reflected these values in society, from providing a non-alcoholic beverage to the public, to optimizing American society, to connecting people from different places and cultures. The Coca-Cola Company has symbolized values of America that are reflected in their advertising campaigns, ads that truly show how we all share a culture. Through exploration of new marketing techniques and advertising campaigns, the Coca-Cola Company has exchanged ideals with the American people based on their changing values through history.